Imagine this for a second. The entire artificial intelligence revolution running on one company's hardware. Not just any company, but NVIDIA, the name that's now practically synonymous with AI power. It's wild when you think about it. Once known mainly for gaming graphics cards, NVIDIA somehow became the backbone of modern machine learning. From ChatGPT to Tesla's self-driving software, chances are they're all powered by NVIDIA GPUs. But how did one company come to dominate this new digital gold rush? And what does that mean for the future of innovation? Let's dive in. From pixels to power, the rise of NVIDIA. Back in the late 90s, NVIDIA was just another graphics company, obsessed with pixels, polygons, and gaming performance. But somewhere along the way, something clicked. Researchers discovered that NVIDIA's GPUs, originally built for rendering games, could also handle the massive parallel computations needed for deep learning. That was the spark. Then came CUDA, a software platform that let developers run their AI code directly on GPUs. It wasn't just hardware anymore. It was an entire ecosystem. By the mid-2000s, while other companies were still debating the future of AI, NVIDIA was already selling the tools to build it. According to the Wall Street Journal, NVIDIA's data center revenue jumped from under $1 billion in 2017 to nearly $50 billion by 2024. That's not growth, that's domination. You might not believe this, but in today's AI labs, NVIDIA's chips are as essential as oxygen. Google, OpenAI, Meta, they all rely on NVIDIA's GPUs. It's not just a brand anymore, it's the foundation of the AI era. The monopoly within the machine. Now, let's talk about the power problem, and I don't just mean electrical. NVIDIA controls over 80% of the global AI chip market, according to the Financial Times. That's an almost unheard of figure in tech hardware. The reason? Supply and ecosystem lock-in. Developers use CUDA, and CUDA runs only on NVIDIA. Competitors like AMD and Intel tried to catch up, but switching isn't easy. It's like trying to move a city from one power grid to another overnight. Even the big players, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, are dependent on NVIDIA to train their massive AI models. There's a quiet tension here. Everyone wants NVIDIA's chips, but few can afford them, and fewer can make do without them. And you know what? That gives NVIDIA something rare in tech: total leverage. They don't just sell hardware, they control the very speed of progress. Bloomberg recently called it a $1 trillion chokehold on innovation. Sounds dramatic, but not inaccurate. The pushback and the price of progress. Of course, every empire invites resistance. In 2025, we're seeing signs of that. Nations are pushing for chip independence. China is developing its own AI accelerators. Even the US government is eyeing NVIDIA's dominance with growing unease, and for good reason. A single high-end NVIDIA H100 GPU can cost over $30,000. For startups and researchers, that's a brick wall standing between dreams and data. It's not just about chips, it's about who gets to build the future. You might have noticed, smaller labs, open source communities, independent creators, they're falling behind, not because of lack of talent, but lack of access. And yet, NVIDIA's innovation machine keeps running. They release faster, cooler, smarter hardware every few months, pushing the limits of what's possible. It's mesmerizing and a little scary. The future effect. So, where does this all lead? If history has taught us anything, it's that monopolies rarely last, but while they do, they shape everything around them. NVIDIA's grip on AI hardware has fueled unimaginable progress, but it's also built a single point of failure for the entire tech school. Think about it. The future of artificial intelligence, of automation, of creativity itself, balanced on the silicon shoulders of one company. That's both awe-inspiring and dangerous. Still, maybe that's the paradox of innovation. The very thing that drives progress can also control it. And as the AI race heats up, the question isn't just who builds the fastest chip, it's who controls the future that chip will create. Because right now, it looks like NVIDIA already does.